Hey my friends, how are you doing? This is Deju from Fantasy and Destruction, and today I want to talk about the 13 common mistakes that artists make. Here we go. Number 1. You sell yourself too cheap. You would take any offer. You would probably even suck a dick or whatever. You would do anything, You would do just anything to get any kind of deal. Number 2. You pay to perform. Okay, at the moment with COVID-19, nobody's really performing, but it's coming back slowly. It's coming back slowly but surely. But why would you pay to perform? Why would you do that? You're supposed to make money when you perform, right? Number 3, you perform for free too many times. What do I mean with too many times? Like I said, if there is a big event, if there's a chance to be support for Beyonce, or if you have a big event where industry people are, stuff like this, you can perform for free. If they ask you, hey, would you like to perform, but we cannot pay you, then you have to kind of like figure out, okay, calculate, estimate, does it make sense? Is it worth it? Okay, if I perform for free and there are like 150 people from the labels, yeah, let's do it, fuck it, why not? But if a club owner, a friend, or whoever, or any type of other business asking you, wedding, to perform, please do never perform for free. This is just my advice. You can do what the fuck you want to do, but I'm saying never perform for free, because that goes around, And what happens? People gonna be like, hey, this guy, he performs for free. And then what, Then it's hard to come back up. So I would suggest never perform for free. Number 4, you don't know your worth, your real worth. You don't know what you're worth, what your music's worth. And it's not easy, to know it, but you have to set a price, like I said before. You have to make a price and say, okay, I'm not Jay-Z right now, but I can say 400. Pay me 400 for performing 3 songs. For example, if nobody knows you, might be a cool deal. Or you start with 800, or you say, okay, I got this show, as a special show, and I got this going on, and I want 1200. So you cannot come as a nobody and be like, I want 5K. You can try, but it probably won't work. So set a price, know what you're worth, and then, increase that level. And the better you are, the better your songs are, then of course you increase the price, And if people come, hey, but last time you cost 800, why 2,500? Because it got better. Number 5, you put too much money into the business and less into music production. All you guys today think is all about the business. Well, it is once you have the right product. But when I listen to 80-90% pretty much of young talented artists have not reached their potential. And that's a problem, because like I said, it's easier to market a great song than just a good song. So why don't you just go step by step and start with the music production and try to get the best out of you. Get yourself, people together. Get yourself a producer who knows how to get the best out of you, who shows you, mentor, for example, like me or anybody else who is really capable of doing that, who has experience and knowledge in that field, and who can tell you, look, you are at 70% right now maybe, but you can do better. You can write these songs maybe better. You can get more out of your talent, Number 6, you have never ever created a career plan longer than 6 to 12 months. And that's a big problem, because you don't know where you're going. You're just making music and you just don't know, you just have no plan, You have no business plan, you have no marketing plan, you have no music production plan, video plan, release plan. When do I release what song? Makes no sense to release your super summer type of hot song in the winter. Probably makes no sense, You have to get the right timing. Timing is very important in the music business. So you have to have a plan. You have to create a plan. Where do you want to be in 6 months? Where do you want to be in 12 months, in 18? And then slowly work to that goal. Number 7, you learn from idiots instead of learning from music industry professionals, from mentors like me or anybody else in the music business who knows what they are doing, who can really help you. You learn from friends, you learn from scams. There are a lot of scammers out there, who cannot prove what they do. You need somebody being able to prove what they talk, to back up the talk. Now, when I tell you something, for example, you work with me, I can walk the talk. There's a difference between me and others, for example. I can walk the talk, I can show it to you, you know. I can sing the hook line, I can rap that part for you so you see, okay, now that's the way you wanted me to do it. Exactly. So do not learn from idiots, you know. You learn too much from idiots. Try to find yourself a good team of people with, you know, a good manager, a good mentor. I know there are not so many probably, or they are too expensive, but you can talk to people. You can kind of like, you know, make up a deal with them, you know, try to find out what can I give them, what incentives can I offer them, you know. Number 8, happens very much in the business, you trust the wrong people. Yeah, you're blindfolded by the names, by the plaques, you know, by the talk, by the gold, you know, by the gold. Here, look at that gold. All of us been through that. All of us, you know. We all made a mistake to trust the wrong people. So this is not hard. And then what you do the next time? And you trusted the wrong guy, and then maybe the right guy shows up. And what happens? You don't trust that guy anymore. If I can give you one advice is, even if you got disappointed, just keep on trying, you know. Keep on trying the next guy and see what they can do for you. And always, the easiest thing is pretty much like I do it, you know. If you ask me, hey, can you prove that to me? Can you show it to me what you mean, what you can do? And then that's what I do, you know. Number 9, very important. You have no team. You have no producer. You have no songwriters with you. You have no partners. You have no good mixing engineer that you can trust. And most of all, most of you have no mentor or coach. Back in the days, producers like me and other people, you know, used to be automatically a mentor because they will show you, and they used to be coach as well, you know. Today everything's kind of like split up, you know. Like you have to be coach and this coach and stage coach and recording coach probably, and whatever kind of coach. Back in the days we used to call it producer. That's it. Because a producer, a real producer, is able to show you, change this here, this is, delete this in the arrangement, add this part, take this out, move this back, and all this stuff. Now your intonation is not that good right now, it's not perfect, you don't hit the tone right, go back and record again. No, this is not the beat that is supposed to be perfect for you. You thought it is, but it is not. And all that stuff, all that experience and that knowledge that a real producer brings with him doesn't really exist anymore today. Why? Because we have only beat makers to 80% in this business right now. And they making beats and they give you the beats, and then what you gonna do? Then you record what you think. And what makes you think that you know what people want, you know, that you know how to get 100% the best out of you, how to be the best version of you. You need a good mentor, a good coach, a good producer, and then of course a good manager, a good team around with your promotion to really, really succeed in this business. Otherwise it's really hard. Number 10, you don't do shit for others, you just take, and you don't give back to the community, you know? Now that's the thing, you have to know artists are very egoistic, right? It's all about me, it's about me, it's my song, my shit, it's my, you know, it's all about me. Give something back to your community, you know? Include other people, you know, let them be a part of your story, of your success story. Let them rise with you, you know? Take video editors, marketing guys, social media managers, photographers, you know, videographers. Number 11, you think making music, that's it, that's enough today to make a living. Well, good luck. Well, if you are a piano concert player, or if you teach, you know, if you're an educator and you teach people how to play piano, how to play guitar, then this is true. But as an artist, that's not enough. As we all know, we have to get into social media more than ever, right? So we have to kind of like do things outside of the box as well, you know, not just posting a song and say, hey, this is my song, man, check it out. 1 million people are gonna do this every day. So what makes you different, you know? What makes you stand out, right? And number 12, you never really researched your competitors. You never compared to the people who are in your genre, for example, to the people who kind of like maybe, sound like you do or are successful in what they're doing and are in your field. This is very important because you have to check out, okay, first of all, where do I fit in? What's my style? Okay, this is my style. Now, who else is kind of like doing that style? So now you have to do the research. You have to check out, okay, that's what they do. So who's my competition in that field, in that genre? And then you can make sure that you are better than them. Number 13, the last point, a very important point. You think you know better. Yeah, well, why do you think people are in the business 20 plus years? People, went through thousands of sessions, thousands of hours and hours spending in the studio mixing stuff, producing stuff, and all this stuff. And you come with your 2-year home experience. You've never been at the label or working everyday studio, and you come with your 2 years wannabe experience and want to tell me, for example, how to produce the song, how to get the best out of the song. No, it ain't happening. So you have to know what you can do, and you have to know where you're not good at, right? And then you figure out at the point, okay, I might need help in this area, in this field, in this, and then you go and look for the right people, all right? And that's it for today, the 13 common mistakes that artists make. I am Deju, your digital music mentor.